So 2023 is winding down, and the real estate market here in the Cleveland area is kind of all over the place right now, and nothing really makes much sense. The inventory of available homes for sale has bounced up and down most of the year. Interest rates have kept on rising. The number of homes going under contract has been down, yet home prices have mostly been up year over year. So let's take a look at some numbers and see where we are currently and where we might be headed next year. Hi, I'm George Poporad with eXp Realty, and today we're going to go over the latest information on the real estate market for here in the Cleveland area to help you understand what is going on. Now, I say this in every market update video, but I'm going to be focusing mostly on the west side because this is where I live. These are the areas that I know really well and track numbers on regularly. But if you're looking for information on a specific area, please reach out and I'll be happy to share that information with you. So let's get into it. Starting off in Cuyahoga County, the number of active listings, which is how many single family homes were on the market in November of this year versus November of 2022, was down about 10% overall. Throughout most of the year, the number of active listings on the market was bouncing up and down. Some months there were more homes on the market than there were last year, and some months there were less. Nationally, housing inventory levels were down about 6.5%. But looking at a couple of individual west side suburbs, the numbers are up and down. New listings in Westlake were down 13%. Strongsville was down 25%. While new listings in Rocky River and Broadview Heights were both up 4% from the same time last year. So this is an example of how real estate is hyper-local. You can look at all the national or even regional numbers all you want, but the housing market in two cities that are just minutes away can be pretty different. So overall, the number of single-family homes coming on the market has mostly been down. But what about homes going under contract? Well, Cuyahoga County pending single-family homes were down about 29% overall from November of 2022 to November of this year. Nationally, pending home sales are down about 11% from 1 year ago. Taking a look at a couple of individual west side suburbs, we're seeing the same thing. There are just fewer homes that are going under contract. Pending single-family homes in Rocky River are down 10%. Strongsville is down 16%, North Olmsted is down 20%, and pending single-family homes in Avon are down at 42% from the same time period last year. So real quick, if you're taking anything away from this video or any other videos of mine, please hit that like button and subscribe to my channel here on YouTube. I do try to post new and helpful content regularly. So overall, there are fewer homes coming on the market and even fewer homes going under contract than there were last year. Because of this, the total inventory of available single-family homes is actually increasing. The total inventory of available homes for sale here in Cuyahoga County is actually up 18% from the same time last year. So now looking at the big picture, what is really going on? Well, mortgage rates are still up year over year. The average 30-year mortgage interest rate shot up over 8% recently, but has since fallen back down in a range of the mid to low 7s. 15-year fixed rate loans recently shot up over 7%, but are currently sitting in the mid 6s. In the short term, the recent drop is good for potential home buyers. And in the coming months, with inflation continuing to ease, many economists believe that we will see mortgage rates settle into the low 6s next year. Inventory will be the next key factor. Boomers are staying in their homes longer, and people that bought homes with mortgage rates under 5% aren't in a hurry to sell and get into a higher rate. So these things are keeping the number of available homes for sale down. The lower rates that they're locked into and lack of available homes to downsize into are contributing to the slower pace of listing activity. So the number of listings coming on the market and going under contract are both down. Interest rates are up, the total inventory of available homes for sale is increasing, and we are seeing price reductions happen on a daily basis. So how are home prices actually looking compared to last year? Well, for the most part, home prices continue to rise. Overall in Cuyahoga County, taking a look at the median price point. Now again, the median price is the price that sits right in the middle. 50% of homes sold above that and 50% of homes sold below that. But the median price point on single family homes in Cuyahoga County is up about 8% year over year. And that trend continues out into the surrounding areas. Again, looking at a couple of individual west side suburbs, Olmsted Falls home prices are up about 3%. Avon home prices are up about 12%. Lakewood is up 13%. And single-family home prices in North Royalton are up 26% from the same time period last year. So overall, while the total inventory of available single-family homes for sale is increasing and we're seeing price reductions happen on a regular basis, nicely updated homes in desirable areas are still selling quickly, with many still going at or above asking price. So what do I think is going to happen over the next few months? Well, I think mortgage rates will continue to fall a bit. Will we see rates in the 4s again anytime soon? Probably not. Looking at home prices, if sellers decide to enter the market before first-time homebuyers get back in, we could see prices dip early 2024. If there are price drops, they will most likely be modest and short-lived, simply because inventory levels are still low by historic standards. And no, we are not headed for a crash. If buyers get back into the market before sellers do, then we are once again in for a competitive market with prices continuing to rise. If you are considering buying a home right now, even though rates are are up. You're probably wondering if it's actually a good time to buy. I always say this, buying a home is an investment, but it's also a place to live, a place to raise a family, a place to make memories. So if you have a steady job and income, and if you have savings for a down payment, and you know a specific area where you want to settle down, then buy now, if it makes sense for you. If you're wondering about selling, well, the numbers still show that we are in a seller-friendly market. It is just much more balanced than it was a year ago, so you have to set realistic expectations. But if you think it might be time for you to sell, reach out. Let's have a conversation to see if it makes sense for you. If you're thinking about buying or selling a home here in the Cleveland area, or if you just have some real estate or home-related questions, I would love the opportunity to help guide you through the process. So feel free to reach out. You can call, text, or email me, but let's just have a conversation to see if making a move right now might make sense for you. Thanks for watching.